One of the biggest lessons I've learned this year, we don't bloom nonstop. We need rest. We need reflection, and we need permission to pause because we're not weak or behind, but because growth requires it. Welcome to Late Bloomer Living, the podcast where we're all about shaking up our ideas about what it means to grow older. I'm Yvonne Marchese, your resident age agitator and play instigator. Around here, we believe midlife is the perfect time to play, to reinvent, and bloom like you mean it. Let's go. Hello, my friend. All right, take a deep breath with me, will you? Big inhale. Big exhale. Okay, good then. Because before we dive into today's episode, I just want to take a moment to pause and say this is the last episode of season 5 of this podcast. And wow, what a year it's been. What a season it's been. I have to tell you, hosting this podcast continues to be one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. Every conversation, every story, every Me Too moment, aha moment, it all reminds me how powerful it is to keep showing up, keep growing, keep making mistakes, keep asking the big questions. Questions like, who am I now? What do I really want next? And is it too late to try something new? You know my answer to that one. Absolutely not. This year, I've had the chance to talk to so many amazing people about creativity, reinvention, identity shifts, health, business, loss, joy, shuffle dancing, and yes, roller skating. But more than anything, I've been reminded that midlife is no joke. It's a season full of contradictions, caring for kids, caring for parents, trying to show up for others while remembering to show up for yourself. It's beautiful and meaningful, yes, but it's also a lot. And if you've been feeling stretched thin, I want you to know you are not alone. One of the biggest lessons I've learned this year, we don't bloom nonstop. We need rest. We need reflection, and we need permission to pause because we're not weak or behind, but because growth requires it. So here I am, giving myself that permission and maybe offering you a little nudge to do the same if you need it. So yes, this is the last new episode of season 5, and I'm heading into a summer break. But let me be clear, I won't be off somewhere eating bonbons and scrolling mindlessly. I'm taking this break as a growth opportunity. I'm going to be doing some stuff. First of all, I'll be spending time with family, especially as my youngest gets ready to start college. Oh my gosh, insert all the feelings here. And I'll be doing some serious dreaming and scheming and planning for season 6, which drops in September. And I'm also setting some boundaries for myself, which, let's be real, is something that I am still learning how to do at 56 years old, almost 57. And this pause is part of that learning, slowing down on purpose so I can come back with full energy and focus. And oh, I'm so excited. While the podcast is on break, I've lined up some special replay episodes for you because I don't want to leave you hanging. And I've chosen some of my absolute favorite episodes from the past few years. They're going to be coming out on a bi-weekly schedule, so that's every other Wednesday. So you'll still have stories and inspiration to keep you company. And, you know, you don't have to limit yourself there. You can go back and binge some old other episodes. They're there. They're there to be listened to. Go back. Check them out if you missed some. Plus, I'll still be emailing my weekly Bloom Notes, which are short and sweet love notes, straight to your inbox for those of you on my email list. And guess what? If you're not on the list yet, this is the perfect time to sign up at latebloomerliving.com. You'll find the link there. Just go check it out, or email me, latebloomerliving@gmail.com, and tell me you want on the list. We'll figure it out. I'll get you on there. All right. So that's where I'll be sharing updates, resources, behind the scene bits of what I'm working on. And, speaking of working on things, this is a big announcement. Okay, I'm going all in on YouTube next season. And I will be planning it out this summer. My current plan is to create short videos to bring the message of aging playfully to you on YouTube, as well as here on the podcast platform. So these aren't going to be really polished productions. It's just going to be real talk. Me showing up, telling stories, sharing what I'm learning about, reinvention, mindset, creativity, health, all the things we care about here. What YouTube does is it gives me a way to connect with people who might not be podcast listeners. And I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell by hearing my voice. And I'm a little nervous to stretch myself creatively. I expect that I will be learning to become a better storyteller, and I'll be experimenting how to make these ideas more accessible and more fun. I'd love to have you join in on the fun over there, so be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It is, of course, called Late Bloomer Living, so it should be easy to find. But I'll be sure to put a link in the show notes for you. Just go to the show notes for this episode. That's at latebloomerliving.com, and then look for episode 239. That's where we are today. Oh, and hey, you can help me. I'd love your help. I'd love to hear what you think, what you're thinking about. I'm craving feedback. What's resonating already for you on this podcast, what you want more of, and maybe what you wish someone would finally talk about. Tell me. I'm listening. I'm dying to hear from you, really. So, yeah, while I might be stepping back from the mic for a couple of months, I'm not going anywhere. This is a time to regroup and hatch some new plans and come back stronger with more stories, more insight, more ways for us to connect. Ooh, season 6 is going to be good. In the meantime, keep an eye on your podcast feed for those bi-weekly replay episodes, and make sure you're on the email list so we can stay connected. This community, you being here, means the world to me, and I can't wait to keep growing with you. So, until September, my friend, take care of your beautiful self. Be sure to come back and listen to the awesome replays I have planned for you. Don't forget to keep playing and bloom like you mean it.